The UFC is currently facing a major problem, and it's the exact same problem that's made boxing go from one of the biggest sports in the world in the 90s to now a dead sport that only puts on mega fights once every couple years. The UFC's model is the best fights the best every single weekend, like 45 weekends out of the year, we're putting on the best versus the best. Well, that is starting to fade away, and this whole Ilya versus Arman situation is a perfect example and has almost set the standard. Ilya and Arman are both at the very top of their game, two of the best fighters in the UFC currently, but they're not agreeing to fight. Another example of this, John Jones, Tom Aspinall. They're two of the best fighters in the world. It's going to be one of the biggest fights in UFC history. They can't agree to fight. These fighters are now taking the boxing approach of I can't risk losing. So they're just waiting for an insane lump sum of money to where the potential loss is worth it because of the amount of money they're making. That's the whole boxing system. That's why Canelo just made $100 million. But John Jones, the money wasn't worth the risk of losing. Ilya Topuria, the money wasn't worth the risk of losing. And now this thing is going to keep cycling, and UFC better fix it or get on top of it now, because they're just going to be the next boxing with the way fighters don't fight the best and they only fight for a massive paycheck against the worst fighter they can get.